Hello, fourth grade. Last week in English, we were talking about the subjects and helping verbs and making them agree. I was looking. I think most of you did pretty well. I was a little concerned, but you are on it. You know what you're doing. This week I'm gonna introduce direct objects to you. So follow me up here to the board. This is a pretty simple lesson, and then you have 2 workbook pages. Done deal. So our direct object is a noun that comes in the predicate part of the sentence, which would be towards the end, after the verb. And that predicate part receives the action. It's going to tell what or whom. This is my example. This is the sentence, Ross made cookies. Ross is my subject. That's who we're talking about. Made is my verb. That's what he did. And then what did he make? He made cookies. And you can just ask the question, what or whom, meaning who you're talking about. For example, Ross made what? He made cookies. Cookies is our noun. That's our direct object that comes in the predicate part after the verb. Pretty simple. So let's go ahead. I'm going to adjust my screen just a pinch. And we're going to look in your workbook page. We're going to be completing pages 87 and 88 this week. Pretty simple. Don't forget that your little box on your workbook page is kind of just what I did on the board. I just like to do something a little more eye-catching and fun than just you looking at a workbook page all the time. But that's your reminder while you're doing your work. If you don't have that, or you can rewind the video and go back to that if you want to look at the anchor chart, that's fine. So I want to do a couple with you. Usually we do the first page together in class, and then the second one you do on your own. This is pretty easy, so I want to do maybe a couple with you, and then you can do the rest on your own, no problem. So number 1, the first section, they want you to underline the simple subject 1 time, the action verb 2 times, and then circle the direct object. So number 1, the sentence reads, the Warriors played a difficult game. Okay, so our subject would be Warriors, and it's simple, so you don't have to worry about underlining the. Just underline Warriors 1 time. And that's who we're talking about in the sentence. That's our subject. Our verb would be, what are they doing? They're playing a difficult game. They're playing. So played, and that's just the proper tense. Underline it 2 times. And then it answers the question, what? What are the Warriors playing? They're playing a game, a difficult game. So you're going to circle game. Pretty simple, not too shabby. Let's do number 2 together. The sentence reads, Michael grabbed the ball. Who are we talking about in this sentence? Michael, very good. So underline Michael once, underlined grabbed 2 times because that's what he's doing. And then what did he grab? The ball. So you circle the ball. That's your direct object, Okay? And then I think you're good. This is super simple. If you really don't get it, please email me, but I think you're going to be fine. On the bottom, complete each sentence by writing a direct object in the blank. Obviously, your answers are going to vary. Everybody's going to have different answers. That's fine. Number 9, the clerk stacked blank on the shelves. What did the clerk stack on the shelves? Anything. Books, you name it. It could be. So that's simple. Go ahead and turn to page 88, and you can do that on your own. Okay. They want you to underline the simple subject once, the action verb twice, and circle the direct object. Same instructions as on the front. You can do that. Let's do number 1 together just for kicks. Belshazzar gave a feast. Who are we talking about? Our subjects, Belshazzar. Very good. He gave a feast. So what is he doing? The verb is gave. We're underlining it 2 times. And then what did he give? A feast. So we're circling feast. And then the bottom is going to be the same exact thing. You're going to fill in the space, the blank, with a direct object. And then on the bottom, it wants you to think of a favorite Bible character and write 2 sentences telling what he or she did. Circle the direct objects that you used in your sentences. So complete those. You can send them to me when you get a chance, due on Friday, and I'll talk to you guys soon.